Hi all. So today I'll show you how you can set up OpenTelemetry application. Telemetry application. So OpenTelemetry application is a microservice-based application. Microservice-based application. So when you are doing the POC, right, either on Dynatrace, Datadog, New Relic, yeah, any other enterprise monitoring tools like Splunk Cloud Observability. You need one application, right? And application should be running, correct? So I will showcase you how you can deploy those applications, okay? And then you do the POC with the help of Dynatrace. You can do the complete monitoring with the help of Dynatrace, your Datadog, your New Relic, yeah, other Splunk cloud availability monitoring tools, yeah, they're like App Dynamics, okay. And you can do the POC. You can enable the infra monitoring, application monitoring, real user monitoring, synthetic monitoring, a lot of APIs. You can do that, right? You can develop your plugin, you can monitor the database, all those things, okay. So let me showcase you that, okay. So OpenTelemetry application, right, is a microservice based application. So let me go to your OpenTelemetry.io. OpenTelemetry application. So if you go OpenTelemetry.io, this is your website. Just try the demo. And here we have, so either the application, the demo of OpenTelemetry demo application, right? Either it can be run on Docker and Kubernetes. So we'll have two videos, one for Docker, one for Kubernetes. So I'm going with the Docker right now. So if I'll open the Docker, right? They're asking, these are the steps. So minimum 6 GB of RAM is required to set up this application, okay? So what I can do is I'll go to my EC2 console and let me set up one VMs. I'll go instance. Let me remove this. Launch one instance. And I'm instance name, I'm giving open telemetry demo. Okay. Add Amazon Linux. And I'm taking Amazon Linux 2. And instance type. So minimum 6 GB of RAM is required. So what I'm doing is I'm taking two virtual CPU, 8 GB of RAM. Is that fine? Is it sufficient? But there will be some slowness on the website, but still is fine. Create a new key pair. I'm creating one PEM key. So just APM-DT, my channel name. So I have downloaded. I'll go to my security group. I'll take a default one. I'll keep that name as a default, and the space I'm giving 50 GB, and that's sufficient. And launch the instance. So instance has launched now. I'll go to my instance ID so I can see my instance getting started. So my instance is running, getting initialized. So wait for few minutes. So I'll copy this public IP. I'll go to open my mobile from, go to session, SSH, remote host, IP, username is EC2-user. And we have created one PEM key, right? So we can upload the PEM key here. I'll go to download APM-DT. Okay. I'll accept. So now I have logged in. Okay, so what I can do is sudo space su em update -y. So I'm updating their binaries because the new VMs. That's fine. So have you seen that, right? You might have seen that. So OpenTelemetry application should be running on Docker. I'm taking a Docker and it required Docker Compose, correct? So let me install the Docker first. So yum install Docker, getting installed. Okay. So systemctl enable Docker got enabled, systemctl start Docker. Let me start the Docker. Docker get started. Let me check the status. So Docker is done. Okay. Now what I can do is I'll go to this website. I'll clone this. So let me clone this. So if I'll go this, so saying that git command not found. Let me install the git. Yum install git. Yes. Now let's try now. So git is installed. So ls, so cd open telemetry ls. If you see that, right, there is a Docker compose file. Okay. So what I need to do is now I must have installed Docker compose. So let me go to one step back. Okay. And let me install Docker. Okay. So Docker, not Docker, Docker compose. So sudo user mod. So I'm creating a user -a tell g -g and Docker ec2 -user. Okay. So got created. Sudo yum install. Let me install some library -y. Okay. Now curl -s https://api.github.com /repos/docker compose release latest pipe JQ-R single quote dot tag name. Okay, tag underscore name. Okay, is showing null. Plus repos dot github.com/repos/docker compose release latest JQ-R dot tag name. Okay, it is showing null. Give me a minute. Yeah, so I'm back. So what I have done is I'm getting that. Okay, so I'm getting the versions. So 2.3, 2.3. So now next is, let me install the Docker Compose. Okay, so I have copied all the steps here. I have downloaded the files. Once you have downloaded, you need to provide the permissions. Done. What next? Try Docker Compose version. It will not show because Docker Compose has been installed in different files. That is the reason saying Docker Compose command not found. Okay. So what I can do first, I will check whether Docker Compose has been installed or not. Then I will create a environment variable. So I'm getting that Docker Compose. So once you are getting that, you need to export the path. I have export the path. Then next is you need to check whether you are getting the echo or not. So let me do that. Oh, done. Now let me do that source so that from anywhere you can run it and you can check it. So done. Now you try Docker Compose version. I'm getting that Docker version is 2.25. Okay. Now, so ls, so Docker Compose has been installed. So cd OpenTelemetry demo. Okay, ls. So we have Docker Compose.yaml file. Okay. So what I can do is, so there is a command to run that. So I have install get console and I'll run this. So I'm running as a detach mode. So detach mode means it will run as a background. Once it is run successfully, it will run as a background. See, so it is started running. So there is a many applications we have. So we have application, we have a front end, back end, Prometheus, then we have hotel collector, Grafana, Kafka, a lot of things are there. Okay. So once all have been pulled, then it will get started and then it will come out. Through one command, you can run multiple applications. So now all the container is getting created. So application is running on which port? So one is 8080, 8080, Jaeger 8080, all are on 8080 ports. Okay. So just wait for few minutes, all are started. So if you do the Docker PS, you can see all the container PS-A. It will show if the container got exited also or not. Okay. So you can see all the container status are running. If you do Docker PS, also it will say. Docker PS-A and PS means some container got exited in that PS-A, it will showcase you that. Okay. So now all the containers are running. So what I can do is I can copy this web store URL. So definitely my application is running on HTTP, not HTTPS. Okay. So that your 8080 port is running. Okay. And I will copy this IP. So I will remove this and hit enter. So this is my OpenTelemetry application. Okay. So now here this is a ERP based application. You can buy the product. Lot of things you can do. The quantity I'm doing 8, 7, add to cart. Then you can add. You can fill your address and place your order. So order has been complete. Okay. So you can use this application and then you can monitor this application with the help of Dynatrace, with the help of Datadog, with the help of Neural Lake, Splunk Cloud Observability, and many other monitoring tools. Okay. And then you can monitor your infra, monitor your application, monitor your URL, APIs. Okay. And there are many applications also running. Okay. So we have this, then we have Jaeger, where you can see all the transactions, traces. So Jaeger has /Jaeger. 1 second. Jaeger/UI. /Jaeger/UI. As Jaeger/UI. If you try this, Jaeger will get started. Grafana also running. So if you find your traces, so we have many servers. So if you do check out, I have done the one traces right. You can see how many spans, all those things you can able to see that. Okay. API checkout, warning, whatever things you can able to see. Okay. Then second thing is we have Grafana also. So Grafana has this URL 8080/Grafana/. So what I can do is I will go with this and open a new project and /Grafana/. So my Grafana running on this applications. Okay. Now what else? So we have then Jaeger, then we have flag configuration UI. So I will copy this. Like this. We have this also running. Okay. So all the applications are running here. Okay. Where you can see all the configuration. So this is the applications where you can utilize for POC. Okay. So hope everyone understood. So this is the steps, right? So what I have done is after installing a Docker, you need to install this library. So JQ is a JSON is a lightweight application, lightweight binaries, okay, and that will is JSON parser, okay, and JQ, and then we have this. So Docker Compose, then you need to install the Docker because we have created a user. Then you need to provide the permissions, all those things, and then you need to set that in the path. You can export the path and you can set it so that you can able to access Docker Compose from anywhere, and then you can install it. Once Compose are running, then you can do that. Then you can download that OpenTelemetry application, and then you can run your Docker Compose command. Okay. So hope everyone understood. That's it for this lecture. So in the next, right, the next video, I'll showcase you how you can deploy the same application on EKS cluster. Okay, so that's it for this lecture.